Hello, assalamu alaikum and welcome back. So in this video we are going to learn about the test execution logging with Log4j. So let's start. So first of all, for setup we need to install Log4j from Nugget packages, which is provided by the Apache. Then we will going to add some entries in assemblyinfo.cs file. Then in app.config file we need to add some XML. After that we will initialize at class level and we will call it at any method level. So what are those entries? Here it is. In assemblyinfo.cs file we are going to use this line assembly colon log4j.config.xml configurator watch is equal to true, and for initialization we will use this line, and here is the complete XML which will use in app.config file. Here you can see the path in which your log will be generated. You can change it as per your requirement, and here is the conversion pattern or the log pattern. Like firstly date will be recorded, then thread, then log level, then logger dash message. So log will be written in this pattern. So here are some log level from off to all. Off means there will be no recording or no logging, and for all means everything will be logged. And there are few more levels like fatal, error, warn, info, and debug. So, and these are pattern I previously mentioned. And so there are these 4 entries we will going to perform in Visual Studio. So let's move to Visual Studio. So this is our test method. So for understanding of this method I have separate video, you can follow it. I will share the link in the description as well. So this is a normal basic Selenium test case. So firstly I am going to install the Log4j from Nugget packages. I'm going to browse search this one. I'm going to install it. Okay, so it is installed. So next thing, the assembly.info, I am going to put entry here. You can put anywhere in this file. Assembly colon log4j.config.xml configurator watch is equal to true. So as you can see, there is no app.config since in test project app.config is not present in by default. So I'm going to add app.config file, right click, add new item, and here application configuration file. As you can see, app.config, I'm going to add this. Okay, I am replacing code with this one which I had showed you. So I will remain, path will remain the same. So going to save this one as well. So I am going to put initialization at class level. Here you can see, and I'm going to call using this log object. So I'm going to put some logging here, like after this line the driver will be initialized. So I'm going to use log.info, or I'm saying just Chrome driver is initialized or initialized successfully. Then I'm going to log.info, application URL, or you can say application URL open, and you can put the URL as well in the logging. So this is the username, so I'm going to log it as well. Log.info, enter username, I'm a tester, and provide the same here, enter password, click login button, and also assertion perform successfully. So I am putting uh, the log.info on each um step, so that each step can log, you can put as per your need. So I'm going to execute this test and check if it is logged or not. So this is my test case 2 log4net. I'm going to right click and run this test. So test is start execution. So it is executed. It is passed. So let's check the log file. So this is log file, and here as you can see the log pattern with the step detail which I had mentioned, like Chrome driver is initialized successfully, application URL, the username password, and the click login assertion. So here the complete detail of the logging using log4net. So hope you like this video. I will share the code with you guys. So thank you for your time. We will meet in our next video.